Welcome back. John and I are here again. We didn't kill each other yesterday, so we figured we'd add some more parts to my awesome 2019 Street Triple R.
Awesome.
We didn't even argue once, did we? But we are back. We're now going to be installing the engine protector kit to our motorcycle, which consists of I believe that one is going to be the alternator cover, this one, the clutch cover protector, and then the crankshaft protector. So each of these protruding parts on that side, they're essentially just giving sacrificial parts that allow when I mess up in a turn for the bike to slide gracefully on these awesome pieces of plastic.
In other words, you fall down, these protect certain parts of the bike.
True story. Let's do a quick time lapse, which is much quicker than it actually took, and then we'll meet you in the garage to actually talk about this a little bit more in detail. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't we usually have the time lapse before we start that?
I changed it. Okay, welcome to the garage. We are ready to go. And we have our parts here. We have our 8mm socket, which is what will be needed to take off the requisite bolts that we have here. And then we also have an H5 or M5, hex 5 to fit the machine screw 5 ends that we have here. It's actually interesting to note that the first down here, this jobber, is going to be a shorter screw, and there's only one in the bag that is shorter. It actually looks like they've already got thread locker in this as well, so I'm not going to need to use my own thread locker as I start to inspect these screws. You can tell by the little white film that's in there. So, see what I'm talking about, John? A little white film? They've already got thread locker on that side. So, I think we're good. We don't even need thread locker. It comes with its own kit. I'll double check as I go. But we're going to replace some bolts with these. We'll get started. Like I said, we're all set up. We have our 8mm ratchet, and John has instructed where we're going to take the first bolt out. So I'm doing so now. It's already at finger tightness. This is just holding a seal right now, so we're just basically going to set it back to the original torque spec they've asked for here at the end. But for now, we're going to remove the ones they said. So what's our next one, Johnny? The one to the left of the oil pan?
This one right here, because it's like these two stay there, this one.
Okay, so we're going to get on this one. And then John says this is the one. So we'll pull that. Not much to that. And then it's pretty much finger tight at that point. So we'll go ahead and finish extracting this one. All right, number 2 is extracted.
I think you know where number 3 is.
Number 3 is this bottom right one. How far down?
Look right. It's like the same length as the piece. So
What's great is you have the piece, so if you're ever concerned as to which ones it is, you can go hit the bolts you've taken out and confirm that it is not the one I would have thought it is. It is actually the brake lever piece that it seems like this is replacing. I'm sorry, the clutch. It is the clutch actuator arm holder. Wow, fair enough. Would not have guessed that, so I'm glad I looked. Thanks, John. I might want to put that back on there eventually, but no, maybe not. Okay, so now what? Does it go on?
Collect the clutch cover protector, 2 M6X30mm fixings, M6 and 1 M6X20mm fixing, and yeah, fit those two.
So we just start. Nice. So I need.
Long one
First off, our
long
M5.
one's on the top 2. Short one goes on the bottom one.
Gotcha, brother. I'll start with the short one. You mind fishing me out 2 long ones, and I'll get there. What? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to want to do is hold that where it is, so that I've got that piece as a target. And then, second thing, I'm going to hold this. And you know what? We might end up just starting it with a wrench instead of, or with a hand one instead of a. There we go. Got it started. Okay. Next one.
Long.
Thank you, sir. Okay, next one.
Long.
Okay. So now we have rigid.
Align the clutch cover protector to the clutch cover as shown in the figure.
9 Newton meters.
Try tighten the fixing to 9 Newton meters, yeah.
Okay. Let's get out our torque wrench and get 9 Newton meters on this. There's 9 Newton meters. So the way this gauge works, as we talked about yesterday, you have to unscrew the base first, if you haven't broken it. Okay. So see on here how it has the gradients here at 5s, and every 5 you add more 5s. So we need 9. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 5 and 4 makes 9. Okay, so now we're going to torque this, each of these bolts, to the 9 that are specified. Just doing quarter turns till they get to the right tension, and then the wrench will make a pop sound when we get it to the right tension, to the right torque spec. There's 9. I'll go back across from this one. There's 9. And there's 9. Okay, that one's on. High five. All right.
What we need to do just a small one.
Now we need the small one on this side. What's that? Which bolts do we remove?
These 3.
So, 1, 2, 3, and I need this one. 8 millimeter. Okay, so literally just around the corner. Okay, I have those 3 out, Johnny. What is next?
Well, we gotta put that back on with these 3.
All the same length, as I recall.
All of them should be the same right from there. From
Okay, let's start with the middle one. Alright, so get these all finger tight here, and then I bet they're 9 Newton meters yet again. Correct? Sure?
Yeah, let me look at that. 9 Newton meters, yep.
Okay. We're still set. Make sure we haven't moved. Just at 9 1/4. That's okay. It's probably not all that accurate anyway. The cross tightening, like I said, we're just, remember that even though we're tightening, we're tightening a seal cover on the outside of this crankshaft. So we want to make sure we're still doing some cross tightening in the way that we're tightening these things. Just ensure that we're setting, there's one. There's two. And that should be three. Three of us set appropriately. So, all right, that is the front two covers. So we're gonna turn the bike around and come back to it. Now we're taking off this side. We have turned our motorcycle through the magic of movie stoppage time. Which one? Those three?
Yeah, those three.
That makes total sense, mate.
Where that one?
One, two, and where's the third? Down right. Okay. Wait. Okay, go ahead. Oh, I'm gonna need an extender. I'll be back. Now, ready for new bolts. It's just like before, we're gonna finger tighten in place before we get to the torque into the ratchet. And it just barely does actually fit. That's fair. Uh-oh. That's funny. We may have to guess on the torque specs on this bottom one. Puts it at a bit of a angle that locks up my ratchet and I can't get the wrench back out. So same here. Same here. Oh my. We'll have to release that a little bit. It gets too tight in there. Just a smidge too short. So, wow, that adds a new complication. And we're gonna have to see if we hopefully have long one of these. We don't. I have another way to do it though. I do have another way to do it. Oh my, okay, so look what the problem is. The column's too tight in the plastic. So when this gets pushed up in there, it does this and it can't pull it out. So what I'm hoping is if I use this, it's much slimmer, it should fit. So we should still be able to accomplish our goal. We'll just go ahead and pivot as I want to do. So now I also need this neck down. So bring it down to this size, the 1/4 inch that I've got here. And we've already got set to our 9 Newton meters, so should be able to accomplish this now. Let's get the ones that we're having trouble. Okay, last one. Setting to torque spec. Okay. All right, we finished up our install for the engine protector covers or engine cover protectors that have gone over our various components to help if sliding on the ground. Thank you for being here. We sure appreciate you. Please like and subscribe.